It's the big DJ with the big sound. We're talking DJ Me, stamped in the street.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DJ Me podcast. And I got my boy in the building, man. Laugh House Productions.
Appreciate that.
What's going on with you, brother?
Man, it's been good, man. It's been good, man. You know, it's been a blessing. You know, just here in South Florida. Finally made it back.
Finally back in the city?
Yeah, finally back in the city. In Fort Lauderdale. Yeah.
Well, listen, man, for those who don't know who you are, they never heard of you, you know, let's give a little background, like history or who is you?
I appreciate that. Well, Jose, first name Jose, last name Vasquez. From the Bronx, born and raised. And my background, you know, I worked in the film industry. I've done numerous shows and movies, major movie. I was actually involved in Greenland. I was the cameraman and, graphic designing and doing CGI work, in Paramount, so that was a blessing, you know. I was actually involved in Godfather Harlem, season 3, and parts of season 4. Season 4 is supposed to be coming out the end of this year, for real. So shout out to everybody and the whole staff. And so pretty much I worked in Hollywood, you know, more, you know, in the film industry and just getting into, you know, the music industry and you know, as for my background, Afro-Latino, you know.
Definitely.
From New York.
From New York.
Mm-hmm.
And man, listen, you know, you share a lot of information with me, you know, with a lot of the behind the scenes that a lot of people don't know about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How did you come privy to a lot of this information? How did you? Because I know you've been in Hollywood for a little while, but
yeah, I mean, my sister. Yeah, she, man, like, we finally, you know what I'm saying, reconnect. You know what I mean? She was like, bro, you know, I'm just, you know, doing this thing, you know, radio in Atlanta. And I was like, well, no shit, you know, I'm over here in LA, you know, I'm doing my thing. And she was like, whenever you come over here in the East Coast, you know, I got you. And if you ready to, you know, hit the radio scene or the podcast scene or you know, I got you. And that's when, you know, she introduced me to DJ Mead and DJ Killer, 305, shout out to DJ Killer, that's my dog. And to the rest of the people, and that's how I was able to come back down here in Fort Lauderdale and to be able to have an office right up almost commercial and 441. Yeah, 441. So I'm bringing the film industry down in South Florida, man, for real.
So why did you feel like it was important for South Florida to have this industry? Because there's a lot of great people that do a lot of great things besides just the music.
Right.
You know, and we'll talk about that as well. So, to you, why did you feel it was important for you to bring that culture, well, you know, into our culture and try to intertwine the two?
I feel like you know, South Florida, I've been down here for a while, on and on. You know what I mean? I first came down here in 2003, and it was a lot open back then. It was a lot different than what it is now. So when I came back, I'm like, South Florida's changing. You know, it's transitioning to a whole lot of things now. Everything's opening up from, you know, the film industry to back to the modeling, back to the, you know, and not only that, podcast is up the roof. So South Florida, I feel like being and living in South Florida, I feel like, you know, even though I live in California, I'm like, damn, you know, that's still like my second home. You know what I mean? Plus I got my fam here as well, and you know, my girl too, and so I just started thinking like, damn, they don't have this where I worked. You know, they South Florida, you know, they don't have, you know, a production company that is willing to do independent films no matter who you are. You know what I'm saying? I put it to you like this. It's like on some Tyler Perry shit. You know what I mean? Basically, Tyler Perry, you know, and I honor that man. I respect that man. And it was a privilege meeting that man, bro, for real. I got nervous even shaking his hand, bro. Because you got to understand, his journey and his life, bro, and you know, he told his whole life story, but he was picking people out from the street and was like, hey, you willing to do Broadway or act or whatever, or don't even worry about it. If you don't got no experience, you know, don't worry about it. So that's my idea of, you know, bringing that to South Florida. And I'm like, you know, not just the production side of it, but more building a community and helping the community. You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is, once I'm done with this, Meech, you gotta, bro, I'm getting this warehouse, bro. Once I'm done with this, I'm giving back to the kids, bro. I'm doing some after school care, showing kids how to do soundboard, how to edit the videos, how to do film set, you know, stuff like that. Show, have a weekend session program, you know what I mean, for the kids. That's my mom. So now that I got the open opportunity over here in South Florida, and I got certain people that's wanting to back me up and help me, you know, fund as well, bro, I'm all for it, bro. That's why I came down here. I was like, damn, man, I can't believe what the amount of opportunities and you know, the doors was just opening up, my brother, for real. I was like, damn, it's a blessing.
What is one of the wildest things that you could talk about?
Oh shit.
You ain't been no Diddy parties, have you?
Nah, I actually, nah. Well, you know what's crazy though? I actually know his bro manager, Sean. So, but I've never got invited. No, I've never got invited to one of those wild ass parties because, you know, when you meet him, he knows. You know what I'm saying? He knows who to try, and I'm being real with you. He knows who to try. So, you know, if you let that go, you know, he's definitely like, hey, you know, you don't mind staying back for a little bit, you know? Yeah. But no, I never got to that point, my brother. Never got to that point. But I met him. Never got to that point, man. Yeah.
So who else have you worked with or been in a film crew for a noticeable movie?
I was actually involved in Greenland.
Oh, you said Greenland, yeah.
Yeah, starring Gerard Butler. He's the lead star. And it's about a disaster, you know, what could happen if, you know, a major disaster was to happen. It came out during the COVID time, during the pandemic in 2020, so the production was low. You know, I didn't get that much advertisement because the way everything was, you know, so closed and you know, and then with the strike, because we actually had a major strike. Yeah.
I actually heard about that on the news where like the writers, the actors.
Yeah. But it was a strike before that though.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was going down for at least 2 years, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of people don't know that because, bro, if you, let's say you was on set, right? I know I'm going off top, but let's say you on set or whatever, and just all of a sudden you hear word of mouth and people whispering or whatever, and people are afraid they're gonna lose their job or whatever, so people just quit. I've been on set, bro. I've seen people, producers, bro. I'm not gonna say name, but I've seen producers like walked out. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, and they yelling like, you guys better quit while y'all ahead, you know? Because they
see
it's just gonna hit the fan. Yeah, for real. And look what happened. Bro, you had A-listers. Come on, A-listers, my brother.
Yeah.
Out there, man, with a picket sign, brother. Like, that shit ain't cool, man. Like, I'm not trying to make this, you know, but we making them richer, my brother. And it's messed up that, you know, we creating something to satisfy, you know, these people, and these people don't really know the real shit behind closed doors.
So with what you're creating with Laugh House Production,
Right now, Laugh House is open to it's Laugh House is you see Laugh House, man. The way it is now, it's transitioned to almost everything, bro. I done a commercial for Ford, my brother. I wasn't even expecting that, bro. When I saw that 150,000 check, yo, my hand was shaking, fam. That was my first. I'm being real, yo. That was my first actual big check. Like, what? The studio never paid me that. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I got a $5,000 check and $7,000 whatever from Paramount shit, but I've never got no more than that, my brother. And that's the real shit that you gotta understand. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That it's not really what you think. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
okay, so what advice can you give someone who's trying to tap into the industry, really?
Honestly,
yes.
Focus on your long-term goals. I'm being real. I know that's easy said and done, but I didn't believe this until now. I'm actually sitting with DJ Meek, man. This is one of the best DJs, and it's coming from South Florida, coming from the South period, man. Like, it's an honor. So believe in yourselves. You know what I'm saying? And focus, have that main focus, you know, and just work on, you know, whatever you're good at. You know, if you're good at drawing or, you know, designing, you know, see, I say this, social media is a gift and a curse, man. You know that.
Definitely.
It could bless us, but also could curse us, because a lot of people, you know, you got people out there that's not gifted like us.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, but in the gifted side, someone could blow up just like that all of a sudden. So I would say, you know, focus on your talent, you know, your dreams, your goals, and trust me when I say in the long run, you won't see how far you come, yo, for real. And it's not gonna happen overnight, bro. Laugh House Production was a conversation 2.5 years ago, my brother. You know what I'm saying? I was at Paramount working my ass off, 14 hours a day on set, you know, and was able to talk to the vice president chairman of Paramount, Rob Moore. You can look him up. He told me, Jay, do it, my brother, do it. You know what I mean? I'll back you up 100%. And this is vice chairman.
And do it as in start your own company.
Yeah, start Laugh House, yeah. Because I was focused more, and this is how it all started. Swear to God, this is how it all started. I gotta give it to Kevin Hart. Listen, I'm walking, right? I'm walking, and I just got off set. This is 3 in the morning, right? And I just, you know, got off or whatever, started smoking a joint. I'm passing by the Comedy Store. That's the Comedy Lounge or whatever in West of Sunset. I'm like, damn, man, I remember that place, man. I haven't been there in fucking years, yo. That shit used to be the spot. It's haunted. That's owned by Pauly Shore. His mom used to own it was family owned, you know what I'm saying, and she gave it to him, you know what I mean? So that's how bro, I know Pauly Shore. That's how you know I know these people, bro. This shit's crazy. He's a wild motherfucker. He used to live in Fort Lauderdale, Pauly Shore. He's famous movie actor in the 90s and shit. Played in the Army now and stuff like that. The Goofy movie, he was a voice in the Goofy movie. But anyways, so I started looking, I'm like, damn, man, like, now that comedy's coming back up, comedy's at its uprising right now, so I'm like, damn, yo, you know, Kevin got to stay in his you know, laugh out loud, you know, and then I started doing my research, and I'm like, you know, then I see Laughing Factory, I was like, damn, Laugh House Production. I was like, so not only Laugh House Production is a production, it focuses on everything, comedy, from stand-up comedy to drama to, you know, from to whatever. It's focused on all media. So my thing was to create this and also I had got a vision of creating a lounge in Fort Lauderdale, bro. And I got some people that are back in, yeah, this shit is, yo, Meech, bro, this is crazy, my dude. I couldn't, cause it all started with, I said certain things to some of my friends or whatever, some investors, rich, super rich, you know, Saudi Arabian, you know what I'm saying? So my guy was like, that idea you had, you know, cause you remember Bernie Mac. Remember when he had the Cotton Club, the comedy, it was called the Cotton Club. He had one in that Chicago and West LA. It was only run for a few years, man. Then it ran, you know. But so I want to do something like that, my brother. Not only that, I got a lot of connects with a lot of comedians. So I'm like, damn, I should just work on opening a comedy club down here. You know, like a comedy lounge. You know, I went to a few friends of mine. They all for it. We just now signed up for the permit and everything. My brother, this shit is real, bro. Yeah. We right now we looking for a location, a spot, my brother. Like this shit's so real that my shorty, bro, she was like, babe, with the whole liquor license, I got you. You know what I'm saying? If you need that, you know, that extension. I'm like, shit, well, we on with it, you know?
Boy,
Yeah, bro.
that's important.
So,
No,
and I'm gonna need you involved as well.
No, with it, man. Yeah. That's dope.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be getting, so that project is on the works, for real, brother. It's actually on the works. I'm gonna be booking, I don't know if you know Darius McClary. Eddie Winslow. Yeah, he played Eddie Winslow. We getting shit, DC Young Fly, for real, bro. What's his name? Yeah, I don't wanna say his name wrong, the Dominican cat. My shorty knows him well. That's the only reason why we're able to get him on there like that, cause she knows him. She knows the family.
He's an artist?
Rubio, some shit. Damn, he just blew up all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? And he does stand-up comedy. He was just down here recently at the Miami Improv. Damn, man, I'm sorry, I forgot his name. But anyways, he's well known in the comedy and a few others, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we looking on like major projects, man. Major projects, man. But especially independent films that's going on. I finally got a permit down here to actually shoot outside.
So you have to, any city that you go to, you gotta have a permit?
Yeah, you gotta shoot, especially South Florida, especially in Florida. Yeah, it's not like, well, California is strict as well when it comes to that, but over here, yeah, you gotta have a permit, especially filming in government public areas. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing a film, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
But if you're doing like interviews or whatever, no. If you're doing like a production film and you need like role size clothes and shit or whatever,
you don't need. See, I understand that shit, but I didn't know you have to. Okay, so you have to put this information in beforehand, like.
Yes, and it usually takes about almost 30 to 60 days sometimes, depending on how fast Tallahassee is. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's real shit. I'm finding this out now. For real. I'm finding this out now because I'm not trying to get. I'm not, my brother. You know, I'm not. So.
Now with that, especially now with that, because man.
Usually I'm doing shots on the road and shit, and you know how and you gotta show these paperwork.
You have to.
Especially when you doing a highway shot, like if you say you filming a music video, whatever. And one of your artists has got like a Ferrari, whatever, and you're doing a road shot, a highway shot. Shit's like 4 in the morning, you know what I'm saying? But they be out there at that time.
They do.
So,
So let me ask you, what's the best type of event that you like to work?
I'm gonna be real with you. I love the music industry, man. It's my thing, yo. Hip hop's my thing, yo. I grew up on hip hop. I come from hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Born and raised in the Bronx. You know what I mean? Shit's literally born and raised in the Bronx, man. Coming from hip hop. So even working in Hollywood, whatever, I still turned back, you know, and ended up, you know, back to the music industry. You know, I'm wanting to work in the music industry because you know what's crazy. I had a small little studio set up. This was in New York. I was living in New York, and my ex-girlfriend, she's well known in the industry. I'm not gonna say her name, but she comes from a Dominican descendant. She's well known. She's a singer. So she used to do her sessions. I don't know if you know Big Fendi. You know Big Fendi, yeah. So she used to do his session in his studio in Jersey. But yeah, so I end up, you know, going back to what I love the most, man. You know, plus it's seeing others like, yo, like creating jobs, you know what I'm saying? Like seeing people blow up. You know, my brother-in-law, you know what I'm saying? DC, shout out to DC. You know, he managed Eye Candy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she doing her thing.
Yo, she
going crazy.
Like, yo, she's international, fam. Like, she's worldwide. She was in Australia, you know, doing her thing. She was, you know, in these places, in these foreign places.
That's
like,
been a long time coming for her. Like, to be honest, it's been a long time.
Yeah,
I salute her for that.
Yeah,
Not giving
yeah.
up. But you never know, man. Be that one song.
You never know. You never know. And what's crazy, she had that billionaire lady dancing to her song. Barbara from Shark Tank.
Oh, yeah? Oh, man, that's dope.
Bro, the lady who owned, she's like real big in real estate.
I know she is.
Yeah.
I watched Shark Tank.
Yeah.
I knew she was dancing to the song. That's dope.
Bro, yeah, she was like on Shark Tank dancing to her number one single. You know what I'm saying? Keep that. Yeah, for real, bro. I was like, wow, that's dope. That's dope. Especially you got, you know what I'm saying, a lead up someone at that level playing your. That's dope, man.
That's dope.
So it's like that, man. No matter what I'm doing, no matter what field I'm in, I always see myself back to, you know, back home. You know what I'm saying? To the music industry, because, bro, you know how it is, man. We can't let the execs take, bro. What's up, man? Like we making them rich, man. Like what's going on?
So I'm saying, when you sound, it sound like that you really you gonna start your own music label now?
I'm thinking about it.
Okay, cause you got the production. You got the designs.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I mean, yeah, you know, I don't know. I'm thinking about it, man. I'm thinking about it because a few people. I was talking to a few people last night about this, man. That's why I'm smiling crazy. That's why, cause yo, you give me the chills, man. Like, damn, yo, like, cause we was having this conversation yesterday, man. You know, and yeah, man. Probably in the near future.
So let me ask you, what's your best equipment? What camera that you work best with when you feel like?
If you want to go, it depends. If you want to go like, alright, it's not about the best cameras. If you want to go A1 quality, it's about the program and it's about how well skilled you are at editing, for real. You know, honestly, I like Canons. I love Canons. I've worked with Canons for a very long time. I'm very familiar with Canons, but I've worked with, you know, Sony Red, you know. So I've worked for about almost 3 years with that camera, bro.
Yeah, it's like an 8K, right?
8K, man. That shit's,
Yes,
it's amazing, bro. It's amazing. The newer ones are more now. Yeah.
It's more than 8K?
Yeah, it's more than 8K.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know it was so good.
So yeah, it's gone different. But honestly, it doesn't matter what camera. You know what I mean? It all depends on your eye, how well you edit a video, how well you, because it takes practice editing the video and want to get the video quality to actually crystal clear A1. So you gotta be focused on your frames per second. You know, you gotta be focused on, because even if you could have a 4K camera, it still could be fuzzy. It's all about the speed quality and the frames per second. You gotta know what, frames per second you want on 4K. You know, me, I usually go with like 30, bro. 30 frames per second. On a 4K. But yeah. Other than that, I honestly, I don't got a specialty. I work with both. For real, I work with both. Yeah, work with both.
I've had a Nikon camera.
Oh, Nikon? Yeah, Nikon. Yeah.
I have a friend who shoot with one of those. He was saying they preferred those over the Canons.
Well, he's probably because he's used to it. That's why. Or he probably, yeah. And it depends the program he used to. You know what I'm saying? It depends. I'm sorry. It depends on the program he works with, because there are programs that work with that camera specifically. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, like for instance, Apple works good with Canon. You know what I mean? They actually partner with with Apple. Yeah, bro. That's why. Yeah, bro. I do my research, brother. That's why it's so. That's why when you go to the Apple store, it's so easy to get a Canon product. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So, and they work. You know what I mean? The compatible. Of when you work in wireless with Apple, bro, you get no distractions, no, you know what I mean? No, it's Sony works good with Adobe. It's real shit. Sony works good with Adobe. They actually work side by side with it. So, yeah.
Damn, Sony's. I love Sony cameras.
Yeah, Sony's dope, man. Sony's dope, but me, I love all cameras. You could give me an old camera, you're gonna think that shit was like $100,000. After I'm done with filming, for real. Because it's all about the how you edited your videos. How well and it goes with the lighting. It does. It goes with the lighting. Your lens. The lens is the most important thing. The camera.
Everybody know what to go check out, man. Your website. You said you told me you got a website.
The website was just out. I pulled back because I'm actually doing more to the website. Bro, I've gotten 20. Bro, I'll show you my data, bro. 23 million clicks. Yo, I've gotten direct data without a third party, bro. That's why I was like, hold up, yo, listen, my assistant woke me up, was like, Jay, you need to wake the fuck up, bro. Like, look, you got direct data. That's gold. So I'm like, what do you mean by that? He's like, bro, you're not even using social media. You just got direct. So I'm like, oh shit. And I started looking at the analysis on my website. I'm like, what the fuck? Bro, I've gained a revenue over $1,100, bro. I get paid off my website, fam. Damn. Like, how the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Well, thanks to him. Yeah. So I'm like, yo, so now sponsors, I got this one sponsor, shout out to, AG Management. Also, they just now opening a catering company in West Palm Beach. They deal with, rehab, centers and stuff like that. They help, they prepare their meals, and they're also going to be getting contracts from schools and whatnot, and also be, open to the public to where they be doing events and stuff. So yeah, that's
what's the name of them again?
AG Catering and AG Management.
Yeah,
shout out to Joey, shout out to Marty, shout out to the whole staff. They cool peoples, man. Cool people. So, youngins too, man, running the company. Youngins, man. Youngins. I just love to see that, my brother. I love to see that, man.
I do too. That's
for real. And they got big contracts. Yeah, big contracts. They actually got one right here inside. I don't know what I'm saying right here. In Fort Lauderdale, in Cyprus. It's called Legacy. It's a rehab center called Legacy. Yeah. So Yeah, man. So I just, partnered with them. They will be sponsoring. That's why I asked you if you open to any sponsors or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Get they, get them going or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Yeah.
But let everybody know where they can check you out, man. Follow everything that you got going on, because, you post a lot.
Yeah, I do. I do. Social. I'm just getting used to social media, bro. I just got my little first check from social media, bro. Yeah, bro. So I'm like, what the? You know what I mean? Like,
And see, who would have thought that this, like, you just sharing information, really, that you could get paid for this? I would never thought so until the checks out come in. Like, hello, wait.
exactly. I was like, what the? I was like, hold up, now what? Hey, that's a little something now. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna keep coming. Okay.
Yeah.
So when I started seeing the virals and shit over, bro, I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, hold up. And I started seeing the payout. I mean, should be a little bit more, but hey, I get it. The platform got to make its money.
Right.
But
it still feels good that they reap some of the reward from it.
yeah. Shout out to Ross. The whole incident, what happened in Canada or whatever, I just hope they can piece it out. I'm being real. There's too much money to make, man.
See,
There's too much money to make, my brother.
See, honestly, I don't feel like that had anything to do with Drake.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
And that's why
the fans are getting out of control.
Right, and I think that's all it
We're
was.
not trying to. The fans are getting out of control, man.
Yeah, that's all I think it was. It was some fanboy shit that went wrong.
Yes.
And it don't have nothing to do with dog. Like,
exactly. The fans is, but look what happened, yo. He's out there. First of all, I understand with the security and all that, but my brother, you putting yourself out there, fam. You a boss. A lot of people depend on you, just like a lot of people depend on Dre, just like a lot of people depend on Kendrick Lamar. These are bosses. You know what I'm saying? They changed people's lives. They changed the community. They put money into the community. So why have a fan knowing that a fan is gonna violate? Because these people think differently. They think differently. They do. They think differently. And they don't understand that, okay, it's entertainment, but they take it too far. That's why I blame Meech. That's why I blame the labels, my brother.
yeah,
I blame the labels and sets, man.
because that's the whole agenda anyway. So you have to blame the labels. The labels are what push the agenda. Those are what they search for. Like, they don't want no positive shit. They feed up the
If you only knew who's funding Kendrick Lamar.
I don't know who though.
My brother, bro, that shit, my brother, my stomach turns from that shit, man. Like, that shit's crazy, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm sorry, can I curse?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? Like, come on, man. Like, that's like history repeating itself again, man. When Jimmy Iovine funded the G Unit shit, for the game, to go against 50. Come on, yo, like 50 made you millions and millions, even though Eminem, yes, but come on. 50, G Unit, and Dr. Dre, without them, Interscope wouldn't be where it's at. Interscope wouldn't be, Meech, I'm serious, Interscope wouldn't be bought by University, my brother. So let's be real, man. Like, why fund negativity? Why fund war? Why fund to have us go against each other? You know what I'm saying?
Because that pushes their agenda. That keep people. Listen, when people, what the saying go? When there's blood in the street, buy the property.
Yeah, I know, man. But
you know what I'm saying? So you create war to buy in.
Yeah.
To buy into the economy, you buy into the neighborhood. Like, you gonna put the shit out there, you're not gonna kill up each other. So then when you kill up each other, you always just buy up all the land.
Yeah.
That's what they've done in the last 10 years. They done bought up them 75% of the country. You know what I'm saying? So like,
But when you, like, I feel you on that, man. But it's like, I mean, oh, man, it's just, I just hate to see them going against each other like that. I'm gonna be real with you. I was a hypocrite. You know what I'm saying? I was posting some dumbass shit. You know, but shit, I didn't think it was gonna get like, come on now. I had to slow down. Like,
yeah. But see, people will never foresee the outcome of things.
yeah,
And that's why I try to tell people a lot of times. You won't just dive into things without knowing the full scale of it.
right, exactly.
Because
Exactly.
you might see one perspective of it, and that's not even the perspective. That's the right perspective. That's the
Exactly.
perspective that's been painted to you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So to make it seem like, oh, this is what's going on, but actually it's a whole other thing that's happening.
Right. I just hope, that they, you know what I'm saying, squash it. You know what I mean? For real, man.
I really don't think it's nothing, to be honest. To be honest, I don't think it's nothing.
I hope it is, man, because this shit's crazy, bro. You